Good morning, students. We can study in the previous topic is the chapter number 1 is introductions of the switch gears and protections. What is the importance of the switch gear and protection systems and electromagnetic relays. Now, the today's topic of the chapter number 2 over current protections of the transmissions line, and the topic name is introductions to fuse and HRC fuse. So in the last chapters we can study about the basic informations of the protection system. We know that the power is transmitted from the three parts: generations, transmissions and distributions. So basically in this chapter is applying for the transmissions line systems. So we start up the fuse. What is the fuse? Basically, we know that fuse is a electrical safety device that operate to provide overcurrent protections of an electric circuit. We can know the what is the importance of fuse in the domestic appliances. In our house, we you can see the figures. Yes, you can see the figure 1. It means the A. This one is the old type of the fuse, which one when the overcurrent is fault is occur in our houses or domestic system. At that time the metal, yes, the wire, the tungsten wire will be melt out and we can replace this. You can see now the today's this one is the updated from the tungsten wire. This one is the very difficult somehow to do not remove, and at that time we have not present the wires. So now the industrials and the domestic system, the MCBUs and the fuse is replaced by, you can see the figure B is the one type of the glass or the ceramic tube. This is called the glass and ceramic tubes. These both will be end with the metal ends, and the between these the thin fuse is wire. This one is the one type of the tube we can remove this and replace this. So it is the essential component is that the metal wire or the strip that melt when too much current flow through it, thereby the interrupting the current. Here you can see the how to identify this tube. Yes, here I given the one another figures for to how to identify the tubes. Basically you can see the figures. The F is means the fuse, the 0T02 means two digit numbers denominating the fuse constructions. This one is the dimensions. Yes, this one is the dimensions of the two digits. Now the next one is represented by the E. E is the characteristic, the time delay rating. E means the standard rating, then after the B is the delay, and C is the fast. Standard means in our the domestic houses, and this one is can require only the few minutes and instantly few seconds, or not minutes, the few seconds, the instantly the metal or the thin fuse wire will be melt out. Delay means in our power system somehow the fault will be not a permanent but the temporary. At that time this one is called the relay. And C means the fast. Fast means instantly fault. In our power system the some equipment have to more delicate, so it must be remove the fault instantly. At that time the C type is used to apply the 250 volt. Yes, we know that the voltage reading 1 ampere, it means the value of the capacity of the fuse is the 1 ampere, and S is the silver plated. So this one is the basic introductions of the fuse. Now, some terminology we can know about the fuse. You can see the figures and different type of terminology. The first terminology is a current rating of the fuse element. The what is the current rating of the fuse element? The current which the fuse element can only carry without overheating. It means that no any overheating will be considered in this current rating of the fuse element. This one is the depends upon the temperature rise of the contacts of the fuse holder, the fuse material and the surrounding of the fuse. It means that if the temperature is rise, the current rating of the fuse element is also rise. You can see here. Now the fusing current. So what is the fusing current? The minimum current at which the fuse element melt and this disconnect the circuit protected by it. It means the value will be more than the current rating of the fuse element. How to identify this? So we know that the equations here, the I equal to K D into 3 by 2. So it means that you can see the equations where K is the constant, D is the diameters, and this one is called the fuse constant. So its value is depend upon the metal of which the fuse element is made. It means that this one is the most important factor to design the fuse. This one is identified the how to choose the value or capacity of the fuse is identify that okay what is the value of the current to the fuse will be applied. Now the fusing factors. So fusing factors, you can see the basic definitions of this, the ratio of the minimum fusing current to the current rating of the fuse. Its value is always more than 1. Yes, the fusing factor value is always 1, and this one is usually maximum is the 2. Now the prospective current. What is the prospective current? The fault will normally have the very large inner starting. It means the first loop. In the starting conditions, the when is fault is agar we know that the infinite current in the starting conditions, but actually generate sufficient energy to melt the fusible element. It means that the peak of this the first loop is reached. You can see here the current is starting conditions is very high, and this one the pickup current, it means that this factor this terminology is applied when the wire of the thin wire, the value of the thin wire how to melt, this one is called the prospective current. Now the cutoff current. Yes, cutoff current means we can set the one values to the wires. The maximum value of the fault current actually reach before the fuse melt. It means that the wire of the thin wire of the melting point is started. This one is called the cutoff current. You can see here we can set the one values of A when the at the point of A the thin wire will be melt out. This one is called the cutoff current. The next one is pre-arcing time. What is the pre-arcing time? The time between the commencement of the fault and the instant when the cutoff occurs. It means that when the fault is occur, it means the thin wire will be occur to start the melting. This one is called the pre-arcing time, and the value will be 0.001 second. It means that when the cutoff current is started, at that time within a 0.001 second, this one is called the pre-arcing time. The next one is the arcing time. So arcing time means the end of the pre-arcing time and the instant when the arcing is executing. It means that in the initial level of the pre-arcing time, this is called the pre-arcing time, and the end of the pre-arcing time, it means the actually arc will be generated in the fuse. This one is called the arcing time. Total operating time. So total operating time means pre-arcing time and the arcing time. The additions of the pre-arcing time and arcing time, basically this one is 0.02 second as compared to the circuit breakers. So this one is basic terminology, and the last one is the breaking capacity. The breaking capacity is depends the RMS value of the AC component of the maximum prospective current of, then the fuse can be deal with the rated service voltage. It means that the breaking capacity means when the at the point to disconnect our equipments to the power systems, this one is called the breaking capacity. Now the next one is the characteristic of fuse. This one is to use is apply the design of the fuse. Basically the functions of the fuse is normally current without overheating, but when the current is exceed its normal values, at that time it will be rapidly increasing to melting point and disconnect the circuit protect by it. You can see the figures. This one is when the fault in a normal condition, this one is reduce the values, but when the fault is occur at that time instantly the event give the melt starting the melting point. This one is the characteristic. So the fuse of the element should be desired the characteristic. It means that they have to low melting point and use the thin and the lead, the high conductivity using the silver and copper, free from the determinations due to oxidations. So you can use the silvers, and low cost the lead thin or copper wires. So this one is the basic characteristic of the fuse. Sorry. Now the HRC fuse. This one is the most applicable nowadays for the industrial as well as the domestic system. Basically the HRC fuse is applied because the large current and when the energy level is high, it means they have the high breaking capacity fuse. The HRC fuse is applied when the high rating capacity equipment is required. It means that this is the Cartesian type fuse, which a silver fuse element it connected between the two ends of the contact. Ceramic tube filled with the special quartz powder. You can see the figures of the first one. The both the terminal is silver coated, and this one is called the fuse link contact. This fuse link contact will be connect with the bar and plates in this tube. In the tube you can see that the filler powder is there, the filament element, it means the fuse element, outer element, and the Cartridge means one type of the tubes, transparent tubes. You can see the basic model of this here. The small figures, this one look like a HRC fuse, which one is fitted in the contacts. The first one is the brand. You can see, yes, here I can also apply the basic model here. Specification, which plate will be mentioned in the fuse, the brand, then speed, the size of the fuse, it means the how much width, then after the blonde, it means the materials, ampere rating. Here you can see that 12.5 amperes, and the fuse indicators, this one is the fuse indicator systems. Now, how to operate the HRC fuse? Basically, we know that there are the two conditions occurs. One is the under the normal conditions, and second one is the abnormal conditions. This is called the when fault is occurs. So under the normal conditions, the fuse element is at least the temperature below its melting point. Actually, the HRC fuse and the all fuses is most important factor is temperature. Temperature is depend on the atmospheric effect, also the materials loading, and etc. This one is the most important to the melting of the fuse. So therefore it carries the normal current without overheating. We can say that in the normal condition they have the below temperature of the HRC fuse thin wires layer, it means the fuse elements. But this one is not in a all time in a normal conditions. When the fault will be occurs, at that time the current will be increased. We know that the fault is occur at that time, the infinite current passing through the systems. So when the fault is occurs, the current is increased and the fuse element is start to melting before the fault current reaches its first peak. First peak means we know that the sinusoidal consistor, you can see the figures of the terminologies. The peak value means not a consider the current of the current cutoff current values, but the first week means at that time the suddenly the current will be increased at a one point. This one is the at that time what happened, the current is reaches the first peak, the heat will be produced, and that the powder of the process is vaporized and the melted the silver elements. The chemical reactions between the silver vapors and the filling powder result in the formations of the high resistance. You can see the figures. Yes, this one is the fuse element. When the fault is occur, at that time the high current rating will be passing through the fuse, and the temperature of the inner part of the fuse will be heated. This one is the outer form is vaporized, and these vaporizations the fuse element will be start to melting. So what is the advantages of the fuse is they are capable to cleaning the high as well as the fault current. It means this one is the easily to remove and the easily available in the market. They provide the reliable discriminations. They require the no maintenance. They are cheaper than other circuit interrupting devices. Yes, the another of the over current protection system, we can use the circuit breaker, and circuit breaker is very costly compared to the fuse. The inverse time current characteristic will be easy. It means the inverse current time is instantly to start the melting points. This one is the advantages of the fuse. So what is the disadvantages? Require the replacement after each operations. and overrating of the adjustment contact. There are the no any adjustment in the fuse. Yes, I don't if I the fuse is applied for the 1 ampere, it means that we can use only this fuse is made by the 1 ampere protections. When the 1.2 ampere passing through the fuse will be start the melting and diffuse our systems. Now comparisons of the circuit breakers and the fuse. The first one is the fusions or the functions, sorry, the functions. It perform the both the fuse is perform the both the detections and the interruption functions. The circuit breaker is perform the interruption functions only. They have not detections on the fault made by the relay systems operations the inherently completely automatically. But circuit breakers is required the elaborate the equipment for the relays. It means that the circuit breaker is operate when the signal will received by the relay. Breaking capacity, fuse have the very small compared to the circuit breaker, and the circuit breaker breaking capacity is very large compared to the fuse. So these functions, this parameter is applied for to which one is applicable in the domestic and which one is applicable for the industries. You can easily see that the operating time, the fuse is operating time is very small, 0.002 second, and circuit breaker last time 0.1 to 0.2 seconds. Replacement, the requirement replacement after every operation. We can see that the disadvantage of the fuse is this one is the replace after the utilizations or the every operations, and the circuit breaker no replacement will be required. In the further chapters we can study about the circuit breaker. The circuit breaker is when to operate the circuit breaker, at that time arc will be generated and disconnect our systems. Then after we can reclosing, yes, we can reclosing of the circuit breakers. And now the circuit breaker is also reuse of the power systems to protect the overcurrent and the another protection systems. So now today we can study about the fuse. What is the importance of fuse? What is the characteristic of fuse? HRC fuse, operations of the fuse, and the what is the basic difference between fuse and circuit breaker. Here the assignment is given for lecture number 5, the introductions of fuse and HRC views. You can write these questions in a file page, in one-sided file page, and this one is scan and to send me in the mail. The name you can see that the submit your assignment with these formations. If any query about these chapters and this topic, you can also contact me in my number is display in your screen. If any questions arise or these questions of the topic, you can send me the message. My mail id is also see in your screen. Thank you.